No, I'm saying he's supposed to come out with Brown in them.
Right, but I can't even say currently. Right now, he just got his high school diploma, and I guess he got his high school diploma. I'm not gonna say he didn't.
What's up?
So I'm
What's
just
up
gonna
with
say,
Wag? I ain't heard nothing about Wag either. What's going on with Wag?
hey, you ain't gonna hear nothing. They ain't start yet.
No, I'm saying
College
like,
basketball.
where you go? He went to Kentucky, right?
They went to Kentucky. They all at Kentucky. That's why that's my team to win it all.
Oh no, they ain't gonna win it all. They don't never win it all. Them
My
niggas get,
team to win it all. Kentucky's
bro.
my team to win it all.
You must have been watching
All.
college basketball. Them motherfuckers get all that talent and never win.
Yeah, all right. Well, this time I got them win it all. They got my man from MOTEP too.
Ooh,
Yeah, they gonna win it all.
they ain't gonna win it all.
They're gonna win it all.
You talking
Justin
about some?
Edwards.
You talking about some
Justin.
niggas? They had AD.
They
They
got
didn't
they
have.
got Justin. They had Justin Edwards.
They
They
had
gonna win
John
it all.
Wall. They didn't have all them niggas, bro. They didn't had a real life stacked team and couldn't win the chip with that one.
Yeah, well, that was a different time.
That John Wall
Now,
team was super stacked too. Derek Favors,
and they
John
had
Wall.
Boogie. They had Boogie and John Wall
Oh no, it
together.
was DeMarcus Cousins, John Wall. You had fucking what's my man Eric Bledsoe? He was all that.
Uh,
He was all that. It was they
but
whole
this is
start. Matter
different.
of fact,
It's
they
a different
first six
time, sir.
players.
It's a different
They
time.
yeah they starting six all got drafted in the first round that year.
Actually, I think they got four players. They got four players. I think it's either three or four players that's on Kentucky that was in the top 10 in high school. I know it's the
Man,
boy Bradshaw from Jersey.
uh huh.
I know Justin Edwards was another one, and I think the
Got
last one was Wagner.
you said they
All
got
three of
the
them was
they said they got the young boy from Imhotep, right?
yeah. That's Justin Edwards.
Oh, Justin Edwards. Okay, I knew I heard that name before.
Yeah. He declared early. I
I
went
thought,
to his signing day. He declared early, and I was
damn,
wondering why did he declare so early. I was
like
like,
like my
why did he
young
declare
boy.
so early? And then everybody was like, no, he was just trying to get out the way. He knew he was going to Kentucky.
Oh shit.
He knew he was going to Kentucky since ninth grade. That's where he wanted to go.
Yeah,
I was
that's
like,
like
dang.
Marv. Marv declared it in the 11th grade.
No, he did. Well, shit, he was no, he was going for the 12th grade. He declared. He declared the summer of his 12th grade year.
That motherfucker, that nigga was a 4 star. He was still a 4 star
That's
at the
just
time, and he was
this
already
is
like,
what it
I'm going
is.
to
But
Ohio State.
anyway, we here. Sean, anytime you want to join, mute your mic, up. We here. Trash ass players. Talk to you Tuesday. Brian Thomas,
What's up? What's
Rashawn
up?
Jackson in the building. You know
What's
what I mean?
pop?
Time with Sean.
Damn, the whole joint.
All right.
Damn.
In the building. What we doing, Ryan? What's the trash ass play?
Uh, Jada Pickett Smith.
Oh man, nah, come on. We gotta stop talking about her. I mean,
Come
God
on,
damn.
Well,
man. Come
I
on.
just want to say she talking too much.
Man,
You wait a
that's the
minute.
reason why she's talking too much, because she know y'all gonna keep talking about
Right, I know you trying to sell your book. I know that, but you overdo it. Just say a little bit and be quiet. Shut the fuck up.
it. Too late.
That's all you gotta do. Now you coming out if Tupac was still alive, you would have been with Tupac. Be quiet, bitch. No, you wasn't. When he was alive, he had picked you. So be quiet. Stop lying to yourself and to the
Okay.
fans.
Okay. Okay.
Now, my next one. The Los Angeles Chargers.
Uh,
Y'all lost to the Chiefs, the Kansas
mm,
City Chiefs. Y'all need to fire y'all head coach right now.
mm.
Them motherfuckers need to get fired right now. Y'all got all that damn talent, and he don't even use everybody. You don't even throw it to the rookie, the wide receiver from TCU. You don't throw it to him. What the point of drafting this man, and you don't even throw him the damn ball?
Man, Ryan, you sound like you got him in fantasy. Man, you sound like a fantasy owner. You don't even play fantasy.
He
Man, that's
damn
crazy.
sure do. He damn sure do.
Man, you sound like a fantasy owner, man.
uh, Let me see. The 49ers. Sorry, Sean. Brock Purdy threw 2 interceptions last night. What the fuck wrong with
System quarterback.
Oh.
That's what I was told.
Oh. So
See what
you
happens.
cannot.
See what happens. See what happens when you shake the system. You
Oh.
find out who's the quarterback.
Now, me watching that game last night, I said the 49ers finna beat the shit out of Minnesota.
I did
I
too.
said it. What happened, man? What
I don't know
happened?
what. I don't know what happened. Ian Kelly, what's going on, man? I'm gonna
Ain't
tell you
nothing
one
much.
thing. I told Buck Flair. I said, Buck Flair, this game ain't even gonna be close. That's what I told him. I said, it ain't even gonna be close. It was more than close, man. And I gotta give a. Oh, no, man. I'll wait till my turn.
Now, my last one, Dennis, the Tennessee Volunteers. Y'all have one motherfucking job to do.
You know what?
No. Sit there. You finna take all this smoke. You finna take it.
That's
I
right,
told
man.
y'all motherfucking Tennessee Volunteer fans
Get his
saying
ass.
y'all gonna beat Bama. I
Oh.
tired of the shit.
Damn.
Now be quiet. Be quiet. Y'all don't need to say nothing else. Nothing.
Ryan, you need your ass beat for the state. You just get that.
No. You need your ass beat for representing that light bright uniform. I told you I would get you, Dennis. I told you
I
that.
ain't gonna lie. That's a good take. You need your ass beat for the state. That's a good take. You need your ass beat for the state.
I wanted y'all to beat Bama so bad, so Bama don't even get into the playoffs.
They ain't gonna get in. Well, no, I'll take it back. Because I said every team that was in the top 10 was gonna have one loss, so they got a chance.
And my last one, the Green Bay Packers. The motherfucking Green Bay Packers. Y'all been talking all this shit all season. Y'all lost to motherfucking the Denver Broncos. Dennis, you need to put that on the other show. What the fuck wrong with you?
Fuck wrong with them.
Y'all lost to the motherfucking Denver Broncos. No, I got Dennis.
All right, Sean, what you got, Sean?
I'm coming in, man. Am I coming in choppy?
No, you good.
No, we got you loud and clear, man. Loud and clear.
All right, man. I'm gonna start off with Dennis's Detroit fucking Lions, man. Come on, Jared Goff. You can't score at all. At all,
He scored a touchdown.
nigga. Did he throw it?
Yeah, he threw it to the
No, the
Jermaine
hell
Jones.
he
No,
did
that was
not.
a run. No, that
No,
was a run play. I
No,
take it back.
he
That was a
did
run
not.
play.
I know it was because I bet on his ass to throw one fucking touchdown. And I lost that money because Jared Goff ain't throw one fucking touchdown. Yes,
I had to think
Detroit.
about it for a minute.
Y'all niggas is trash, man. Or y'all the trash player this week. Y'all let Lamar digging y'all ass, man. It gets like that sometimes.
Lamar look good.
Lamar do look real good, but don't hop on my quarterback now. Yeah.
I got my own quarterback, sir. I ain't worried about your quarterback.
But
damn,
the Giants, I don't care if you did win. You're fucking trash, man. I don't care if you did win. Trash. Why are you trash? Because you won with Tyrod Taylor after paying fucking Daniel Jones all that fucking money. You fucking trash. You could have held out. Let Tyrod Taylor begin with. 49. I know
now you choppy, so you choppy as hell.
Choppy now, Sean.
Man, you being T-Pain right now.
As soon as I get to the Niners, I get choppy.
Yeah, you get the 49ers, you sound like T-Pain. That's what happens. Yeah.
You choppy as hell, so you're going to have to go in and come back out.
God damn. As soon as I get on my man's Niners.
What you got over there, Ian?
So I got 4. First one is I got to go to Diamond Talk, and I got to go to the Houston Astros fans. Houston Astros fans were talking all that shit about Garcia pimping the home run. Astros fans were sounding cocky when Garcia got hit. The bench is almost cleared. I mean, Houston Astros fans were so cocky heading into Game 7. Oh, this is our game. We're heading back to the World Series. Well, Astros fans, I'm not just saying this because I hate the Astros for what they did in 2017. But Astros fans, you had it coming. Astros fans, this was overdue. You getting embarrassed in Game 7. And the little cherry on top, Ron and Dennis, and everyone watching all around the world, Garcia comes up to the plate. Bam! A grand slam to win that Game 7, win the series, and move Texas on to the World Series. The fact that it was Garcia itself who did that was just a little cherry on top there. So, yeah, Houston Astros fans, trash. I got to put them first. Second, I got to go with the Pittsburgh Steelers because you still haven't fired Matt Canada. All right, until you fire Matt Canada every week, you are on the trash-ass players list. All right?
They put up 24 points.
Hey, Dennis, it don't matter if it's 24 points. Matt Canada still has a job, okay? Matt Canada deserves to be fired. He should have been gone last year. He should have been gone 2 years ago. So Matt Canada is still being employed. Trash. I'm going to stay with the NFL, and I'm going to talk about the Detroit Lions, man. You got your ass kicked by the Baltimore Ravens. The Baltimore Ravens look like the best team in the AFC going up against Detroit. I mean, heck, if Baltimore took on Detroit all 17 weeks, then Brandon might be right about the Ravens going 17-0.
Not Brandon.
I mean, Baltimore might be 17-0 if they take on Detroit every week.
Oh, shit, not Brandon.
Brandon.
Hey, shout out to BJ, by the way. No, I didn't have the Ravens in 4th place. Go back and check the tape, sir. It was in 3rd place. I had them 9-8.
He's going to keep
3rd
right
place, 9-8. Go check the tape, sir. And then the last team I have is I'm taking a shot at Dennis here. The Temple Owls lost 55-0.
I wonder why I'm supposed to know that.
55-0.
Somebody asked you to bring that shit up.
Dennis, honestly, how do you lose to SMU by 55 points? Is Eric Dickerson there? Is Trent James there?
No,
is this 1980?
Temple is going through some things right now, all right? God damn it. Anybody tell you to bring no shit like that up?
I'm just saying, Dennis, it was embarrassing. It was embarrassing, Dennis, to see your Temple Owls not just be shut out by SMU, but lose by 55 points. What happened, baby? What happened?
Listen, I want them to keep losing like that so I can get some free tickets at the gas station, all right? I want to be able to pump gas and get 2 Temple tickets at the same time, all right?
Okay, so you want those old days where Miami would give out a free ticket if you bought 2 Whoppers from Burger King. All right, cool.
Yeah.
All right, back to you, Ron. That's my 4.
All right, well, I'm going to let Rashawn go. Rashawn's back.
All right.
I think he's back. He must have muted himself or something. This motherfucker going to say, yo, Ian, my man. This right?
Yeah, I know that's BJ. Because BJ said, what happened to the Ravens? That's why I'm calling you out. I had him going 9-8, sir.
He said fuck wrong with him.
9-8, sir.
He said, fuck wrong with him. You know what I mean? All right, listen, I'm gonna get my trash ass players out, man. I definitely am going to give it to Justin Herbert. Definitely gonna give it to him because I think that he went ahead and he, hit his ceiling of, what is his greatness, I would say. All right. But a guy that I think peaked on us and we'll never see him get any, I ain't gonna say never, but it don't look like he's gonna get any better. A guy that I said peaked on us and don't look like he's gonna get any better is Josh Allen. Josh Allen, I think we have seen the best of Josh Allen. I really do. It doesn't look like he's gonna get no better. It doesn't look, the team just keep blaming everything but Josh Allen. Oh, it's because he got to force feed Diggs. Oh, it's because we don't run the ball. Oh, it's because Sean McDermott. No. You got to look at the man in the mirror. Goddamn it. All right. 17.
So, let me ask you this, Dennis.
Right.
If they don't win this year, what to do with that team?
Well, that's coming up a little later. But Well, we'll get to that a little later.
Right.
How do I sound now, yo?
You sound
Sound
good.
good.
Oh, but you sound good right now. You sound good.
Yeah, I'm under some Wi-Fi.
Man, JD, what up, JD? What up, Jay Jones?
Did
All
everybody
right,
go
Sean, go
already?
ahead. No, go ahead. You got it.
So yeah, my last one was the 49ers. Why is the 49ers? Because 3 Sundays ago, you motherfuckers woke up at 6 o'clock in the morning. Y'all got a speech from Aaron Rodgers. Y'all did the whole fucking 9 on how to beat the Cowboys. And y'all motherfuckers ain't won a game since. You lost to fucking the Vikings without Justin Jefferson, without a run game. You lost to the Browns without a fucking quarterback. PJ Walker walked down on you. That's what happened. So yeah, so I'm calling you motherfuckers overrated until further notice. You're fucking overrated. Every time you play a team that can hit certain points, you motherfuckers y'all lose how to play football. The Eagles did y'all dirty, just fucking Brock Purdy up. The Browns did y'all dirty, putting a stop to McCaffrey, getting him out the game. Y'all do, yeah, y'all fucking overrated. Without McCaffrey, you ass for real. Debo stay hurt. You don't get a ball to Brandon Ayuk. You're fucking overrated. The problem with the 49ers still remains the problem with the 49ers. You still need a quarterback. That's my take on them bum ass niggas.
Okay, all right. That sounds good to me. Chocolate Girl's in the building.
Hey fellas, how are y'all?
Hey,
How
Chocolate
y'all?
Girl.
Hey, I had to just get in here so I can at least give y'all my trash ass player. Can I at least do that?
I think she heard me trashing Matt Canada and got excited and had to come in here.
Well, no, I agree with you on that. Remember, I do agree. I only have one. All y'all motherfuckers that thought that the Steelers was gonna lose to the Rams, y'all all trash ass players.
Oh, that's me.
Just wanted to say that.
I'm
Y'all
a
can
point
go
to
on.
him
Y'all
real
can
quick.
continue now.
Mm.
Continue.
All right. We gonna certify players. So, Ron, let's get these certifieds out the way.
The
We
Jazz.
have to see Lopez in the house. What's going on, man?
The Jazz beat the Saints, what we call them, the Aints down here. Certified. Appreciated that. Shout out to Ian. I watched the whole game. Utah beat USC.
Anthony White in the house. What's up, Anthony White?
Hey, look at Ron, man. Ron's being smart. Look at Ron.
Shout out to the first place Atlanta Falcons in my division beat the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Shout
That's
out
good,
to them.
good, John. I picked y'all to win the division. Now I did, but I didn't pick y'all to win that game this week.
I know he feel good about that shit, boy.
Oh man, you should have seen him pumping his chest on Sunday.
Boy,
I know he feel good about that
You'd have
shit.
thought he was fucking King Kong on Sunday.
Bro, that's because the Falcons defense is the real deal.
I know, because Jesse Bates made a big difference. I've been telling y'all that.
What he say? What Bernie
Week
Mac say?
one, I was telling everybody
for real.
Week one, I was telling everybody he was in the defensive player of the year conversation.
right.
He ain't there no more, but week one I said that.
Ian,
It's on you, Ian. Is you still here?
Sean.
Hey, Sean, you in this band?
You know, one of them certifieds.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go ahead and steal it. I'm gonna go ahead and steal it and make Dennis mad at me. I don't even care.
Not really.
But Kirk motherfucking Cousins.
Oh shit!
Kirk
I wasn't gonna say that one, but you can say it though. I wasn't gonna say that one.
Kirk motherfucking Cousins. My favorite cousin, Kirk Cousins. You understand me? Damn. Prime time Kirk Cousins.
Prime time Kirk Cousins. That don't even sound right.
You know what I mean? He gonna go beat the Niners in prime time.
I don't even sound. That's why all the bets in the world was against fucking Kirk to win.
Mm-hmm.
Hey,
that doesn't sound right.
They put that chain on him at the end of the game. Top 10, man. Kirk Cousins was his top 10. Kirk Cousins top 10. Hey yo, Hey, yo, shout out to the Vikings, man. Shout out to the Vikings for beating on the Niners, man. I'm loving it. I'm loving it. Hey, shout out to the Eagles, man. That was a hell of a trade. I hate y'all. Just letting you know. I hate all of
Hey,
y'all.
yo.
But that was a hell of a trade, man. Kevin Byard, man. I said he was past his prime, but that was just me hating. Yeah, that was a hell of a trade, man. These niggas, man,
But,
they stay doing it. They stay doing it. But
yeah, the Eagles been like this for the last 5 years.
I was confused because Kevin Byard didn't go to Georgia, so I was like, what the fuck? All right. But yeah, shout out to Eagles making
No, but he didn't go to Georgia, but he lived in Georgia.
See what I'm saying?
He from Philly, then he moved to Georgia.
See what I'm saying?
When he was younger. Yeah.
Bobby Rosen bought a house down the street from his house, man. Anyway.
Probably so.
Yeah, man. But anytime I see good moves being made, GMs doing real good things, that's dope to me, man. So the Eagles and the Vikings, they my certified.
Okay. All right.
Oh, my fault. AJ Brown too. AJ Brown. AJ Brown is number 2 in the league right now. I don't give a shit what nobody talking about. It's Tyreek Hill and it's AJ Brown. That's it. I'm done.
Is there another Eagles fan in this motherfucker? Damn,
No,
how much Eagles shit you gonna say?
Nah, you got to listen.
Hey, listen, man.
Listen.
They don't sell this
Cool when they
jersey
do
on my
it.
side, but I damn sure could buy you one of your sides. All right.
It's cool.
Just
It's
saying.
cool when they do it. It's cool when they do it.
That's all I'm gonna say.
We go. Hey, what they say is cool when they do it. Get this nigga a Prescott jersey.
Hey,
all that Prescott shit.
Hey, Rashawn. I love when he jinxed my team. There's no problem with it. But when it's all about talking about his team, he's got a problem.
Yeah, man. Yeah, it's cool when they do it.
Right.
I'm using shit
Yeah, you
against
did
them
say
tonight.
that.
We won last week.
You did. You did say that.
What?
Yeah. AJ Brown is the shit though, man. I hate him, but he the shit.
I still don't think he's the best wide receiver in our division.
Yeah, whatever. You say you talk your ass off. I can't tell the way the way he balling. I can't tell. AJ Brown is top 3.
My man Scary Terry don't be getting. I'm just talking about talent wise. Performance, yeah, he's doing his thing. But talent wise, I'm just
AJ Brown is top 3 in fantasy. I would know. He's won me some games in fantasy. Believe me.
No. I'm just saying. I'm talking about talent wise. Scary Terry.
Fantasy. He top 2 in the league, man. I don't
he is.
Man. You talking about production? Him and Hill. Well, Hill got everybody beat, but right after Hill, you got to say if you don't say AJ Brown, you ain't been watching football. That's really how I feel. I'm not hearing no Devontae Adams. Kiss my ass with Stephon Diggs. I don't want to hear it.
Well, let's see what Ian got to say. Let's go, Ian.
All right, so I got 4 for certified players.
Okay, go ahead.
First one is I gotta say congratulations to Texas Rangers for making it to the World Series. First time since
Diamond Talk
2011. Diamond Talk. Yeah, shout out
Diamond Talk. You know what I mean?
But yeah, Texas Rangers, first time in 12 years they have made it to a World Series title. Have not won a World Series title in franchise history. Hopefully, maybe they can get it done. We'll see who they go up against in the World Series. So that's the first one, Texas. We'll see how they do. Number 2, the championship parade here in Las Vegas. The Las Vegas Aces had their WNBA parade. Kelsey Plum smoking the cigar. Asia Wilson with 4 locos. Everyone was getting hammered, getting drunk. It was fantastic. It was.
They had Becky out there dancing. Becky with the good hit.
Becky was out there dancing too.
She was out there dancing. What?
Hey, but that parade was pretty lit though. They had fireworks going off at the Sheba Plaza, so yeah, that was pretty special. So yeah, that parade was pretty cool. Shout out to Las Vegas Aces on winning back-to-back WNBA championships here in Las Vegas. Next is I got to go to UNLV. The UNLV Rebels football team being 6-1. They beat Colorado State, and for the first time in 10 years, UNLV is bowl eligible. So the UNLV Rebels are going to be in a bowl game.
You win 6 games, you're in a bowl game. I forgot.
6 games, you're in a bowl game. And for the first time since 1989, the UNLV Rebels have received votes for the AP Top 25. So that's pretty special.
Okay.
And then lastly, we're going to go to the rink, and we're going to talk about the undefeated defending Stanley Cup champions, and that is the Vegas Golden Knights, who are 6-0 on the year. They're taking on the Philadelphia Flyers later tonight. That should be a great game at T Mobile Arena. But yeah, Vegas Golden Knights, 6-0 on the year, undefeated. and it was incredible. Going to see the Vegas Golden Knights maybe go 7-0 when they take on Philly tonight. So,
hey, yo, Josh,
Yeah,
funny
Ron.
as hell. He gonna say certified player to 13 people at the Aces parade.
I mean, Joshua, there was thousands there, but hey, you know what would I know? I'm just here in Vegas. But, you know.
All right. Chocolate girl, you got something for us, or you just chilling?
Yeah, I got something for you. What you mean?
I'm ready for it.
If I'm gonna be here, I'm gonna be here, right?
I'm ready.
All right. So I have AJ Brown, Zay Flowers. There was one more person who was a wide receiver. Well, I'm just gonna say those two. AJ Brown and Zay Flowers were impressive this weekend. But
You talking about Jordan Addison? That's what you talking about, Sharon?
Zay Flowers.
I'm talking about that other receiver. You weren't talking about Jordan Addison, weren't you?
Oh no, no.
Oh, okay, you know. I'm sorry. Fuck the 49ers. My fault.
Sorry. My number one certified player is TJ Watt. This man shows up every week. And I tell you, I haven't seen anybody play like him in a while. He's just been so dominant over the last several years. He's in the conversation with LT now. People are saying it. Other people are saying it, not just me. So the numbers say it. The numbers say it.
What the hell you talking about?
Morris Tate. How many other LTs are there except for LaDainian Thomas? That's a running back, so you know we're not talking about him. Go numbers over the first five over the last 5 years. That's what they were comparing. Just go check it before you crunch your face all up and say, "Oh hell no, that's blasphemy." Go check the numbers. I didn't believe it either till I read a couple of articles. It's there. So don't hate the player, hate the game. Don't shoot the messenger. Read the message. That's all I say.
She said, read the message.
TJ Watt certified. Number one. Miles who? Miles get who? Miles who? Aaron who? Yeah, I'm gonna keep saying that all year.
Okay. All right. Well,
Miles Garrett,
certified player. So certified player Miles Garrett playing like a man possessed.
He's that dude.
He played Sunday like a man possessed. This motherfucker blocked the field goal and cleared the goddamn thing. I ain't seen no shit like that. From the floor, usually people got to run up and jump and clear it. He did it from the floor.
Yeah.
Like,
TJ,
dang.
Miles did stuff, but TJ didn't do nothing all game. You right.
I ain't saying TJ didn't do nothing. I'm just saying Miles was playing like a man possessed. You already gave TJ his prop.
I mean, if we're gonna be real, TJ and Miles are pretty much the 1A, 1B for defensive player of the year.
TJ Watt,
they're pretty much the top two. It's Miles Garrett and TJ Watt.
TJ Watt was playing like a man possessed every week, but you never give him the certified player. But that's okay. Go ahead with Miles Garrett.
I'm over here with you. If you give it to him, ain't no need for me to give it to him. Ain't nobody say Miles Garrett. Ain't nobody say Jordan Addison.
You don't give it to him when I'm not on the show, Dennis. It don't matter if I say it or not.
I'm listening. TJ Watt is a good player. I'm not hating on TJ Watt. I just don't think he's in the LT conversation. That's all I'm saying.
I didn't say you hating on him. I just said it's just obvious to me you never seem to give him any praise.
I gave him praise last year. He be all right. I ain't giving no praise this year. You're absolutely right.
I'm just pointing.
But Lamar Jackson, for playing like another man possessed, beating the hell out of Detroit.
It's the man possessed day, huh? Okay.
Yeah, he beat the hell out of Detroit. I did not expect Detroit to be like that. He beat the hell out of it. Like, God dang. Terrible. Shout out to Lamar, though. Going out there, got them receivers finally catching the ball. Because they was dropping shit against Pittsburgh. And besides that, I just got to get my defensive coordinator. Got to give him his job, man. He held that as people were saying, that track meet offense, that better than the greatest show on turf. That's 70-point offense to 10 points. 10 points. That's all they had. 10 points.
Let me ask you this, Dennis.
10 points.
Since he's doing so good over there in Philly.
I ain't saying he was doing so good. I was saying certified today. Oh. But you put extra on it. I ain't say that. I said he got a certified. This is a week-to-week award. And this week I gave him an award, all right? That was it.
But let me finish my question, player.
No. Did you buy? You know what? Go ahead. I'm gonna let you finish. Go ahead.
Ryan, why are you trying to come with the BS? Leave Dennis alone.
Right. They're always trying to come with the BS. Like,
No.
that 50 playing so good. Well, what you gonna do? What you gonna do with them next? No. It's a week-to-week award, sir. You ain't about to stretch this award out.
I can already.
I smelled that shit. I smelled that shit when he put his finger up.
No.
Right.
I wasn't finished.
Right. The finger came. The finger came with some bullshit. Like, stinking ass finger. I smelled that shit.
Yo, what?
I wasn't finished.
Yo, you an asshole.
Since he coaching the defense so good over there, Dennis, will you pay him if you the head coach to keep him there in Philly? So though nobody else take him.
He signed a contract. As an assistant coach, they can sign and leave their contract and go wherever they need to go. So I can't say I would do anything like that.
Oh.
I just you gotta take advantage of the times you got these people and you just gotta hope they stay. But now they no longer doing Zoom interviews now for head coaching jobs. They're now doing face-to-face interviews during the season.
Right.
So I think it's gonna be a lot more people losing there's gonna be a lot more people losing coordinators for head coaching jobs, which I don't think every coordinator deserves a head coaching job.
Right. Man, you
That's
talked about that a while back.
I mean, I know one offensive coordinator who should never be a head coach.
I was talking about the defensive coordinator that shouldn't have been the head coach. And now he's destroying the LA Chargers. Speaking of the LA Chargers, we're back to our segment. How do we fix them? How do we fix them? And we're talking about the LA Chargers.
Can I go first?
How do we fix? Yes, you can.
You fire the head coach. You get somebody in there that been a head coach that got the experience of a head coach. That dude destroying the Chargers. All that talent over there. That's what you do. Somebody help me out here.
What you got, Ian?
I mean, I'm going to put my hand up because there's one easy way to fix the Chargers. One simple fix.
I'm listening.
Move back to San Diego where you actually belong. Nobody in LA cares about you. Nobody in Los Angeles wants you.
I agree, Ian. I agree.
Like, Dennis, if you really want to know how to fix the Chargers, get out of LA. No one cares about you. No one wants you. No one cares that you're there. In terms of LA teams, the Chargers are like fifth, I'll say 44th. All right, in terms of LA teams, they're ranked 44th. All right.
Do they even got fans?
Hey, Ron, they have like 10 fans in LA. Yeah, they got like about 10.
Yeah, D'Amico did transform the quickly. The Texans.
Right, in a heartbeat.
Yeah, I mean, former Eagles linebacker was a 49ers
He's a former Texas linebacker. What the hell?
Former Texas.
Dennis,
Eagles.
I think he was a Pro Bowler with the Eagles, man. I got to always point that out. He was a Pro Bowler.
Former. What other team he played with?
He played for the Eagles, and then he had a small cup of coffee with the Texans. Yeah.
No, he was with the Texans for a while.
Nah, but his major impact is with the Eagles, though. You're forgetting about that. You're forgetting he was a Pro Bowler out there in Philadelphia. He was a Pro Bowler for your Eagles. Come on.
You want to hear my take on the Chargers?
Hey, go ahead, man.
How about Kellen Moore just don't produce winning football, man?
They won winning before he got there. So no,
I mean, I get it, but I think the problem starts up top. You got to change the coaching staff. It's time. It's time. Get rid of everybody. Kellen Moore included. I don't think Kellen Moore should have a job, period.
Damn.
Yeah.
Wasn't he a great offensive coordinator in Dallas, or was that a lie too?
No.
I mean, well, hell, they said their defensive coordinator was great. So, shit. It all depends on what day of the week you talk to them.
Well, I mean, Kellen Moore is good to put up points, but he sucks at late game situations. That's just
Situational. He
no
does
foot.
suck at
He's
situational football.
so it's really no hate here, bro. I'm just being honest. He sucks at situational football, and if you get when you playing in the AFC with all those damn quarterbacks, you're going to be in a lot of situational games. You see, he couldn't beat the team that he knows how to defense run, and he still couldn't beat them in a situational sense. So at the end of the day, Kellen Moore he wasn't the answer. Y'all thought getting a new offensive coordinator was going to be the answer, and then on top of that, the injuries don't help him either. Mike Williams going down.
Wait, son. No, you're not finna go there, son.
What? The injuries don't help.
You're not finna go. Fuck those damn injuries. Next man up.
Can't say
Next
it.
man.
I mean, because they got so much talent.
Wait a minute.
Yes, I can. They got so much talent over there. It should not be no drop off.
Right, they is the most talented team in the NFL.
They got the TCU wide receiver.
Wait a minute. Who said they was the most talented team in the NFL? They're not the most talented team in the NFL.
You don't think so?
It's the same team that let the Jaguars beat them in the playoffs last year.
They was talented last year. I ain't never say that the talent added up to the performance. That ain't what I said. I ain't say the talent added up to the performance. I said they was the most talented team.
Y'all be going crazy with this talent. Y'all go crazy with this talent word.
Ian, you got an invite tomorrow. Look at that.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I'll be at work, but like I said with Dennis, I mean, if I put my earbuds in, I could probably do it. So
they got talent on top of talent, and they're not even using their talent.
I told y'all at the Khalil Mack got that 6 sacks. We weren't gonna hear his name for the rest of the year. That's it.
But
about that whole invite thing, I'll put my earbuds in. I'll be at work, but
you know what I mean. But I think in order to fix them, one, Ian's right. Fan love does help. Take your ass back to San Diego, get you a new head coach, and fucking, I mean, y'all don't want to hear it, but I'll get rid of Herbert, man. He's not that guy.
Is he not that guy with them?
We talking about. Wait a minute. We talking about quarterbacks. Let's see. The thing about it is just as hard as I am on Prescott, I'm hard on every other quarterback too. The same way Dennis said that Jalen Hurts is regressing, so is fucking Herbert. Have we not seen how many times has he missed a wide open Keenan Allen? I'm not talking about a covered Keenan Allen. I'm saying wide open.
You're right, Sean, but
like wide open.
Where you think he could go and make an impact right now?
I got one.
The 49ers, nigga.
Oh, I got one right here, right now.
Over there.
There is one team he could go to. I think would actually make the team better.
Well,
I think the ATL. If he went to the Atlanta Falcons with all the weapons he has, I think he could actually make the Falcons legit.
I agree with that.
I can see that too. But I think he does better than Brock Purdy in San Fran too, though.
No, what the other place besides
Dallas? Trade Prescott for
I don't think there's in certain instances. I don't think there's no difference. Like Brock Purdy and what's his name?
Herbert.
I don't think there's no difference.
Nice play.
I don't think there's no difference. Tie game right now. Arizona, Philly. Thank you, UFC Lopez. Tie game. I'm scared.
So if you don't get rid of Herbert, then you need to trade Keenan Allen while he still got some value to him.
I would trade Keenan Allen. I would trade Joey Bosa, who's not been mentioned by y'all.
Him too.
Because honestly, that's I would let that contract go. It's time to just start getting some youth in there. I would get rid of Joey Bosa. I would get rid of Khalil Mack if he's a contract issue. I would get rid of Khalil Mack. If he's not, then I wouldn't get rid of him. I would get rid of the safety guard in cleats. Number 3, got to go. Got to go. You get more. Hold up. You get more penalties. Hold on, sir. You get more penalties than big plays. All right? Got to go.
We seen that in the Dallas game.
I say you trade
Dennis,
Keenan
there's
Allen.
only one problem with your idea, though.
Trade Keenan Allen and Joey Bosa. Give me Devontae Adams and Max Crosby. Let's make it happen.
But there's one problem.
I put Witchcomb in there too. Hey, you can take Witchcomb too. Derwin James. You take his ass too.
Yeah, there's only one problem with your idea, Dennis.
What?
So
Justin Herbert's cap hit. His cap hit next year is going to be one of the biggest in all football.
Right. So you got. That's why I say get rid of.
So what team? Hold on. What team has enough cap
I
space?
ain't taking rid of Justin Herbert. I didn't say get rid of Justin
4 or
Herbert.
5 teams have the cap space to make it work, though.
Come on, sir. I didn't say get rid of Justin Herbert. As much as I hate on Justin Herbert, I actually said keep Justin Herbert. I said get rid of Joey Bosa. I said get rid of Derwin James. Those are the two I say get rid of because defensively you stink, and for you to have a guy who's supposed to be,
he would do it though, right?
All right, well, hold on. Let me tell you. But defensively, you stink, Chargers, and for you to have a guy who's paid as a top 5 DN and ain't performing, and for you to have a safety who's supposed to be the safety god in cleats, and he getting more penalties than big plays, man, fuck that. Man, both of y'all could go. God bless good night. Whoever taking y'all, the highest bidder. Both of y'all could go. You can have
JD,
both.
I know. My favorite player in the NBA is not playing tonight. I know, unfortunately. But
I didn't even know he was injured, JD. I'm gonna keep real with that. But I didn't draft him. I didn't draft him purposely in my fantasy draft because he's gonna be the 3rd player to get the ball. Now I think he's gonna get that many touches anyway.
No, he not.
Yeah,
okay.
he has a back injury, so he's not playing tonight.
But he won't be the 3rd player to get the ball. He'll run a point majority of the time.
The Chargers have not been shit ever since they let the last head coach go. But
they ain't been. They wasn't that good with that one either.
Well, the one that used to take them to the playoffs. Ever since they fired him, that had not been shit.
That's Marty Schottenheimer. Rest in peace to Marty Schottenheimer.
Marty Schottenheimer.
They weren't shit with Marty.
But they got to the playoffs.
They went to the second round of playoffs with Marty.
Right.
They went to the AFC Championship with Marty.
But
went to the AFC Championship? I wasn't sure about that.
Wait a minute.
Yeah, 2007 they lost the 2007 championship.
But that better than what this clown doing with them now?
No, absolutely.
How you feel?
No, absolutely. You're right.
No, I think you're absolutely right, huh?
Because
I'm getting rid of the coach. I'm getting rid of the coach. I'm getting rid of Joey Bosa. I'm getting rid of Derwin James. I'm getting rid of all 3 of them. And then I'm trying to get some packages. I need more draft picks because I'm coming younger and hungrier with a whole different team. It's going to be younger and hungrier. And offensively, I need a run game. I don't need no scat gadget back. I need a guy that's going to give me 1,000, get in there for 1,000 rushing yards, not 1,000 receiving yards, 1,000 rushing yards. I'm going to get rid of Austin. I might let Austin Eckler go.
Right. If they were smart, I would talk to Denver in my backyard and get the running back on what his name Williams.
No, they ain't gonna get him. Hey, they might draft the running back because they don't like paying running backs anyway. So they could actually draft the running back that they ain't gotta pay that much too. Like the running back for Michigan, I forgot his name.
You're talking about Blake Corum.
Yeah, Blake Corum.
Yeah,
they get his ass. You need a 1,000-yard back. That's what you need. You need you a 1,000-yard back. You need a threat offensive running game. That when Herbert sit back there and do a play action, you actually scared of it. You ain't sitting there like, I don't believe this bullshit play action.
Right.
That's how I feel about that. And that, you know what? I'm with Rashawn. I let Keenan Allen go too. Let's get on to the next team. The Buffalo Bills. How can you fix them?
Go back and get Dable. The fuck is y'all talking about? Y'all miss Brian Dable, man. They miss him. Talk your ass off. They miss him.
I mean, to me, it's a pretty clear and obvious answer, but no one wants to talk about it.
Go ahead and say it.
Yeah.
Fire Sean McDermott and bring in a head coach who actually wants to win.
Oh.
Boom.
Sound like the rest of them.
McDermott to the AFC Championship?
And
they don't give a damn about that.
And trade. Okay. Nobody not talking about it but Josh Allen.
Nah, you don't trade Josh Allen.
Why not?
Nah, he's Buffalo loyalty.
Wait a minute. I don't give a damn about that loyalty shit.
You don't trade Josh Allen, sir.
Wait a minute. That loyalty in football.
Sean, I personally believe that Josh Allen has shown his peak. I don't
They
believe you're going. I don't
we
believe you're going to get
seen
a better Josh Allen.
we seen
But that
how
Josh
far.
Allen is not bad though. Like even if he
What
at
is
his peak, he's not a bad quarterback.
He's not a bad quarterback, but you taking all these hits, he gonna
Right?
get
And
knocked
you're
out.
not. And here's the thing about it though, Sean. You're not getting better. That's the thing about like I can see if you was like a Kirk Cousins quarterback to where as though your offensive game made other wide receivers better. You ain't made that many other wide receivers better.
But shout out to
Man,
my cousin though.
Gabe Davis.
Who?
Gabe Davis.
All
You
right.
said Gabe Davis.
Shout out to my cousin because he been telling me they don't run the ball in Buffalo.
They
They
don't run the
don't.
ball like that.
That's the
But
problem.
that's the number one thing I would do
That's
is
the
make sure that
problem.
they ran the ball.
Run the
Right,
ball.
you don't run the ball, so when it come playoffs, nobody afraid of Buffalo.
You
But
trade
I
Josh
don't want
Allen.
Josh Allen running 15 times a game.
No,
The
Right,
only
that's a
time I
fact.
need Josh Allen running is 4th and 1. All
That's a
right.
fact. That's a fact.
It's the only time
Not
I need
even that.
Josh Allen running 4th and
I
1.
don't even want it. I don't want him running in. I want him running off of RPOs.
but what I said,
When the
Sean,
DN fucked that money up. That's what I want him running. I don't want him running him over time. You got James Cook. He's a dog.
but
Run the ball.
when
Right.
I said, Sean, people stat 8 in the box. They know they're not going to run the ball.
And that don't mean nothing to me, bro. Like I'm sorry, as a coach, run the fucking ball. I don't care if they put all 11 in the box. Run the fucking ball. You have to keep the defense honest.
Right.
This is the most
On that
elementary
hit.
part of football. Run the fucking ball. Simple.
That's
Hey,
it.
you know what? What they should do, Rashawn, what they should do is put all their offensive linemen in front of them, put one offensive lineman behind him, they put a running back behind him, and then push him.
Go ahead with
Apparently
the
that
dog
works in the
shit,
NFL.
man.
Is you can push your
It
quarterback.
don't work.
Works for
It
the
don't work for. It don't work for
It works
everybody,
for
sir.
one team. It works for one team, and that is the Philadelphia Eagles. That is it.
Man,
Hey, I'm just saying, and more teams should do it because apparently it's effective. Just push
No,
your
they
quarterback
just
straight into the
yo.
straight into.
It kills me because it's Sean McDermott. So I'm just looking at him like, bro, when did you stop coaching? Run the ball, bro. You didn't draft fucking James Cook for no reason.
Right.
You didn't go pick up another fucking running back for no reason. What are you doing? Run the fucking ball.
It's
That's
that
it.
simple. People
They
will
would be a lot better if they ran the ball. I swear to God. Overnight.
people these teams that play defense that will respect Buffalo more and they run the ball.
They already do. You got a top 5 defense. You have a top 5 quarterback. You have a top 10 running back. You have a top 5 receiver. What else do you need? You drafted a stud. You drafted a stud at tight end. What else are you looking for, bro?
But
You
Sean,
got it all.
with
What's
all
up,
that with all that not working on that day, what else you gonna do?
Run the ball.
All right. Now let's next team. Let's get to the next team. All right. The 49ers.
Oh, trash.
Woo!
Ain't no fixing them.
I don't think it's no fiction. Now, do you think? Do you? Okay, this is what I think. I'm starting to believe that the 49ers coach is starting to be the Philadelphia Eagles version of Andy Reid.
Yep. Yep.
That's what I truly believe.
Mm-hmm.
Like he's not going to hit that peak. He's not going to hit that peak until he gets one of those out of the world quarterbacks.
Mm-hmm.
Other than that, he's going to still be in that NFC Championship game hunt every year because he ain't got to pay Brock Purdy for a while. So
See, and I think that's what bites them in the ass. Like a lot of people look at it like, oh, that's smart. It is. It's smart if you want to keep signing key players and keep signing people at great positions, but you still don't have nobody to give them the ball. It's lovely, but you need. I wouldn't say elite in San Fran, but you need somebody. Kirk Cousins ish. Kirk Cousins ish. Like you don't need him to be that damn good, but he has to be some type of risk taker. He has to be somebody that's not scared to put that bitch down the field, not thinking too much, not being a product of the fucking system around him.
Oh, so he should have drafted Mac Jones. Oh, okay.
I mean, if that's what you want to say, Mac Jones would probably be really good in San Fran. I
Mac
don't know.
Jones is not better than no fucking Kirk Cousins.
All right.
If
Let me.
Kirk
Said
Cousins,
Kirk Cousins.
oh, hold on. Let me explain to you why I say this. If Kirk Cousins played for the Patriots, you would see Kendrick Bourne being five times better. You'll see him being 5 times better, but you'll also see Juju way more involved. Because Kirk Cousins gonna give you that. Kirk Cousins gonna give you that rock. And we say we want. Kirk Cousins gonna give you that rock. And what you do with it afterwards, or how you try to get open, is on you. But he gonna give you the ball.
Facts.
So look, when it comes to Kirk Cousins, I've always said this about him. He's a B+ player. He is a above average quarterback. That's what.
But that's all you need. But that's all San Fran needs.
When you got a 13, I agree with that.
Personally, there's about 7 or 8 quarterbacks in the NFL that I think are B+ players. They're above average guys.
Yeah.
And let me ask you this, Ann. Yeah. Where do you rank the 49ers quarterback?
Brock Purdy currently right now is a B+. He's a B+ player.
No,
I don't think he's above it.
I don't think he's better than Kirk Cousins.
Right. He's on the same level as Kirk Cousins.
Yeah. Right.
I don't think he's on the same level.
He's not on the same level either.
Look, Brock Purdy is a game manager. He is somebody that is supposed to just be there. He's a trailer hitch.
Bro,
he's trailer hitch.
I'm gonna keep it all the way 100 with you. Brock, it's no difference between, to me, and y'all can say different. To me, it's no difference between Brock Purdy and Jimmy Garoppolo. There's no difference. There's no difference, bro. Listen, you name me the last quarterback that came in that bitch and threw 4 touchdowns. With all them weapons.
Didn't Brock Purdy have like a bad performance against Pittsburgh?
No, he had the most touchdowns I've seen him throw was 3 against Dallas, and they always the Kittle.
I mean, I know Sharon could correct me on that, but didn't he have like a 4 touchdown performance against Pittsburgh?
I think maybe he might have threw one to McCaffrey.
Yeah, she's shaking her head because I remember that. Like week 1, he balled out. Like,
but is it him or is it the system?
Let's see, Ron. Sometimes all you need is a quarterback who can fit the system. You need a quarterback who can fit the system.
McCaffrey balled out in that game, bro.
Yeah, McCaffrey. But do you think he would do that with other quarterbacks?
No.
I when it comes to 49ers, you need a certain quarterback to fit that system.
So you tell me that,
bro, ask 49ers fans, they not used to this. They went from Joe Montana to Steve Young, bro. They not used to this.
You mean the 10? Wait, hold on. You're not talking about the 10 years they were relevant?
That was 20 years ago. Yeah.
Right, and they had a good quarterback since.
Rashawn, there was a 10-year gap where the 49ers were trash. They were one of the worst teams in the league. There was a 10-year stretch where they were awful.
But the last time they had a team like that, like the one they got right now.
What was the 10-year stretch?
They didn't
have the entire 2000s. They were terrible. Like
they
after
went to the Super Bowl
before Kaepernick.
They went to the Super Bowl.
Right. They made the divisional round of the playoffs in the early 2000s with Jeff Garcia.
They made the Super Bowl twice.
2000 to 2011, the 49ers were trash after that. Like after the 2000 season, and then before 2011.
No, it wasn't year 2000. It was like 2002. It was a matter of fact, T.O. was actually still on the team.
He kept calling Jeff Garcia a faggot.
They beat the Giants. This is how I noticed. They beat the Giants. And in a game where Jeremy Shockey dropped the fucking touchdown at the end, which made the Giants kick a field goal. Well, it wasn't the end, but in the game, he dropped the fucking touchdown. I will never forget this game because this is probably the most craziest game I've ever seen of a turn of tables and shit. Jeremy Shockey dropped the motherfucker wide open touchdown, and T.O. went and scored a touchdown on the next series. And Michael Strahan went over and said something to T.O. and pointed to the scoreboard. That was the wrong shit he did right there. He pointed at the scoreboard, and next thing you know, them fucking 49ers turned that shit on. I think that's the playoff game T.O. went and he ain't get the pom-pom. He ain't get the pom-pom. He got the pom-pom from Green Bay. He ain't get the pom-pom. But him and Jeff Garcia was fucking balling that game. And the Niners defense is balling. That's when they had more Jesse Peterson. Jesse Peterson, a
Hey,
mild plumber.
Look, Dennis, all I know about the 49ers, they had an 8-year stretch where they were
You
under
said 10,
500.
sir. I said it wasn't 10. All I said is it wasn't 10. That's what I'm going to tell you. It wasn't 10. I know it wasn't 10. I pay attention to the Niners.
I'm just
I
saying,
know
when it
it
comes to 49ers, there was like an 8-year stretch where they were just trash, terrible, awful, abysmal, unwatchable.
We'll see. We'll see, sir. We will see. All I know is the Niners, certain things I would do for the Niners. They're gonna have to get some backup players at certain positions, man. I think I would let Debo go. I would trade Debo. I would see what I get for Debo and let Debo go.
Yeah.
Now I understand why they wanted to let Debo walk a couple years ago. I understand that.
Debo Beckham. That's why. Nigga always hurt.
I would cut Ward, that corner.
I ain't cutting him.
Shit.
I ain't cutting. He be balling, man. He just got his ass bust on something. Well, he ain't really get his ass completely bust, but he got his ass bust later.
Ward be cooking.
Man, Ward be balling. He the best corner they got. You cut him, you gonna be fucking loose.
Yeah, Ward do be balling. Ward do be balling.
But I would go get them another corner though. I would go get them another corner because they ain't had no real good secondary help in a while. Like they deep at defensive line and they deep at defensive line. They're really good at linebacker, but secondary is kind of like their weakness.
So why they go get the dude that played next to Jesse Bates before Carolina got him?
Oh, well, maybe honestly, I think they believe that they are at that position, but they not.
Wait, don't the 49ers have an all-pro safety last year?
Tafanga.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah,
Tafanga.
He just don't seem like it this year. I'm just saying. He
did go off. I don't think the secondary is necessarily the problem. I mean, it needs
yes,
help.
the hell it is. Yes, it is.
But you
the secondary is the problem.
It's not the
biggest. Secondary is the problem. It's like the Cowboys. The Cowboys got a top. They got a top 3 corner. When healthy, he's top 3 corner in the league. Right. But if you throw opposite of his side, you fucking win.
Okay.
So
those are things that I'm saying. I'll go get some help in a second.
Because they need it bad. I mean, Ward again messed up.
But he got him earlier though. It was the big payback, man. Like you got me early and you snatched the joint. So right. I came back later and then I snatched that shit back. The big payback. Boy, you did that shit like James Brown.
60-yard bomb. Ciao.
Wow.
He said, I'm mad. That's what he said. All right, last thing, man. Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Man. Tampa Bay Buccaneers, then we're going to get around question. Y'all feel about Tampa Bay Buccaneers? Y'all all going to sleep?
Yeah.
No, I think kick it off if you want me to.
I'm listening.
Hey, wake me up when we talk about a real team. All right, wake me up.
There's another secondary is ass. They give her the Chiefs. Baker Mayfield not it. You need fire. What the head coach over there, Todd Bowles? He not it.
I don't think he need to get fired. But
he don't know his left from right. So you let go the wrong OC. You should have kept.
Yeah, it was. I don't know why, man. I'm not gonna lie to you. Steve Wilkes has been doing a really good job all season. For him to call that all-out blitz with 13 seconds left is beyond me.
But you let go Brian Leverage and kept Todd Bowles, and Todd Bowles had not did shit by himself in a long time. So he's not the right coach for the Buccaneers, in my opinion. And you got too many older players over there. So
well, no, they're not old. They just been around. They just veterans. They're not old.
All right,
they just veterans. I think they need to let go of some of them contracts. But Sean, what you got? All right, he must have left. Ian, what you got?
Save Mike Evans. Trade him to a franchise that actually matters. That's really all I gotta say. I mean, why are we talking about this franchise? I mean, it's 20 seconds more than we should have. I mean, why are we talking about them?
I think they're gonna have to get rid of one of them linebackers, and they're gonna have to. I would try to trade the boy Joe Tyron, even though I know he's on a rookie deal, but he ain't really showed up. He ain't showed up like a first round pick should have. Let me see.
I just think Todd Bowles just.
I ain't gonna blame Todd Bowles because he came into a fucked up situation. Like,
He's been
Tom
there
Brady
for
left.
3 years now, Dennis.
Tom Brady left, and now it's like it's been 2 since he's been head coach. So Tom Brady left, and it just seemed like ain't shit go right after that. What up, Jerome? So that's how I feel about Tampa. But I think they're a nice veteran group. They ain't really that old. They're a veteran group, and they need some secondary help, as you said.
Bad.
Yeah. So that's it with Tampa. We on to Ryan's questions. Ryan, you ready?
My first question:
Let's
what
make it
big three you trust the most to get their NBA team to the finals this year? In
Man, I guess I took too big of a nap with that Buccaneers question. What was the question?
Oh Lord. And you gotta start reading the questions when they out.
What big three you trust the most to get their NBA team to the finals this year?
I mean, there's no official big three I would say I trust. There's 2 superstars and then a star that I would trust, but there's no official big three.
Okay. So who's the 3?
So you have Giannis, you have Damian Lillard, and then you have a star in Chris Middleton.
Okay.
Dennis?
I'm gonna go with Jokic, Jamal Murray, and I don't even know who the third person is on this team.
Who? Michael Porter, Aaron Gordon?
Yeah, one of them too. One of them light bright mama. One of them light bright 6 foot mama.
My next question: who you think going to win the MVP in the NBA this year, Dennis?
Phoenix got a big 3. What about that one?
Hey,
he said to get to the finals. I mean,
Okay. I'm sorry, Ron. Repeat that. I'm sorry, Ron.
Who do you think going to win the MVP in the NBA this year?
I mean, the most obvious answer should be the guy who's the most dominant player in the league, the best player in the league, and that's Nikola Jokic. Denver Nuggets, Nikola Jokic.
Dennis.
I'm going Jason Tatum.
Get the fuck out of here.
I'm going Jason Tatum, man.
What? Why you ain't say MB?
We got it already. I'm going Jason Tatum.
For the MVP?
Yeah,
Yeah,
the
Sean,
MVP. In the NBA.
I don't think Jason Tatum get it because it's Jaylen Brown still over there. I'm gonna give you a dark horse. Dennis gonna like this one. I'm gonna go Jordan Poole.
Oh shit!
Please.
Oh, man, it's a pool party. It's a pool party, baby.
Ain't gonna be
Who you got?
Hey.
Who you got? Sam.
Did he say Jordan Poole?
He said Jordan.
No, I was gonna ask for Sean.
Yeah,
Can we get serious?
Hey, listen, I'm taking. I think he's gonna win. I think he's gonna win.
What's the problem?
I think he's gonna win the scoring
title. Can we
title.
pick an actual NBA player? Like who? Like
man, that's my pick. You heard what I said?
Did you go yet?
Yeah, everybody went with you.
Did you go, Dennis? Who did you say?
I said Jason Tatum.
Oh, that's right. No, I think it's gonna be. Y'all gonna laugh. I think it's gonna be Steph Curry. That's who I think it's gonna be.
What? Sharon picking Steph Curry?
I do. I think it's gonna be Steph Curry.
She ain't no Steph Curry hater. You know he's from Ohio. So.
Mr. Wardell.
Put it.
My next question.
But y'all need to stop not paying attention to him. That's all I'm gonna say.
No, I pay attention to him now. I ain't no hater no more.
I love Curry.
I love.
I just fell off of him because he had too many fans that I didn't like that came out of nowhere. That's what it was. UFC Lopez said, Jordan who? He said, the only Jordan I know retired.
My next question. When the refs miss some calls, do you think the NFL need to hold them accountable?
Hey, Ron, I just want to let you know on this show, you be on them refs' ass, man. I know there's referees out there that say, hey, where the fuck Ryan Thomas live at?
Hey,
talking to
I tired these old bats.
Every
look, they need to get
fucking
this
show.
shit.
I know they be like, damn, as soon as we mess up, here come Ryan. I know that's what they say. Why Ryan got a question for?
Dennis, you know, and I know, Ian knows, Sherman knows, Sean knows. These games matter. It's about getting into the playoffs. One missed call will not get that team to the playoffs. Then what?
It shouldn't be coming down to the refs.
It should not, but lately
that's what I always say. It should not come down to the refs.
Right.
You should have taken care of your business.
Right.
Some of y'all like to play down the competition. What about that part?
Yeah. I always said that last week. Now, with Kansas City, I said that. Now, Ian, what do you think?
I mean, refs are held accountable, Ron.
When?
Here's what happens, Ron. They're held accountable. They got in the headset saying, hey, we got 50 grand coming your way. We got to make sure it's a holding penalty. All right, after this, we're going to call that holding penalty. Okay. All right, holding on the offense, 10-yard penalty. We play second down. Or they'll have 25 G's going their way. Hey, the spread's 3.5, man. We got to keep this game close. Defensive pass interference on the defense, first down. Ron, these penalties are for a reason. And people here in Vegas know. People who are in the sports betting world know that all you got to do is call penalties all game long. That's all you got to do.
But, you know.
They are held accountable, Ron, but it's for the reason that you're not thinking. They are held accountable because they got sports books and people who have billions of dollars in revenue telling them what to do. Let's just be real.
Call the game down the motherfucking middle.
Hey, Ron, you can't do that. You can't do that. There's too much money.
There's too much money.
Hey, Ron, there's too much money on the line. They don't call it down the middle. Never will be. Never has. Never will. Because Ron, people hate to say this, and I hate to mention this. Sports is a business first. All right? It will always be business first. It doesn't matter what you think as a fan. Sports will always be about business.
Well, what's your next question, Ron? He didn't answer the shit out of that.
Sean, he did not, Joe.
One more time, the question.
When the ref miss some call, do you think the NFL needs to hold them?
I mean, what way do you hold a ref accountable?
Find their ass after the game over?
No, it's just something like I don't see that happening. They get the call to do that shit, man.
Because these games right now, but the whole season, if the referee fucked up on one call, it could be that team playoff to get to the playoffs. But that one call to keep them out of the playoffs.
So sometimes you gotta. If it come down to the refs, bro, you fuck that money up. That's how I feel. If it come down to the refs, you fuck that money up. Or if they want, then start give coaches what. Then one year they had where they could challenge a call. You know what I mean? They took that shit away real quick. I would say bring them back, challenge the calls.
Yo, man, how did you get that?
Sharon?
She agreed with earlier. Next one.
Name 2 college football teams that will not make it to the playoffs this year. In
Tennessee.
I mean, Ron, I could be, for jokes and say Temple and Tennessee, but let's just be real. Let's talk about actual contenders now. I'm going to talk about actual contenders. The first one is Ohio State University. The Buckeyes are not going to be in the playoffs this year.
The fuck?
Ohio State is not going to be a playoff team. They're not going to be competing for a championship. Ohio State is not going to be there. And second, after what they did to Arizona State, Washington definitely deserves to not be there. So Washington, no. Ohio State, no. Heck, even Oklahoma and Texas, they don't deserve to be there either. No.
Oklahoma ain't got no losses though, right?
Hey, who has Oklahoma played, though? That's the biggest question. Who they play? They almost lost to UCF.
Wait a minute.
Who have they played?
Ian, you cannot say that. You got to play the team on who they say
But
you got
who
to play.
have they played? Think about it. Who has Oklahoma played?
They played Texas.
And I said that Texas wasn't going to make it. Like, come on now.
At the time, Texas was top 10.
USC Lopez said Penn State. And Washington.
Penn State.
Did they just lose?
Yeah, they lost to Ohio State. And
Right.
who's going to lose to Michigan in a few weeks? So
Who you
No,
got,
they can beat
Sharon?
I had Penn State and Clemson. Yeah, Clemson.
To not make it to the playoffs.
That's right. That's a good pick.
I
Yep.
could see Clemson not making it. They've been giving the churches money, like Dennis be saying.
I think Dabo's glory is over.
nah, Clemson's done.
What you got for me, Dennis?
I'm gonna say Oregon and Bama. That's what I'm gonna say. All right. Neither one of them fuckers gonna make it. Oregon and Bama.
That's one thing I never will do is count Bama out. I just because
I'm never counting Bama out because they're the powerhouse.
Dig them up, shovel them.
I know how the shenanigans go to get them in there anyway.
Mhm.
I've seen it, so I just
They
can't.
tried it last year.
I will say that I don't want them there.
Yeah, I told this to Dennis. Y'all have one job to do.
Well, they're gonna be there next year.
The
Next
kid
year,
Bama ass. And y'all
next
not
year,
do
Bama's
that.
gonna be a force to be reckoned with next year.
Who?
Next year, Bama's gonna be a force to be reckoned with next year.
I agree, Dennis. Hold on, Ron. I agree with that statement, Dennis, because what's happening now, this experiment with the transfer portal, and everybody's thinking it's great, they can go where they want, and they're choosing not to go to Bama, and the grass is not greener on the other side. And I have a feeling that players are going to start going back to Bama. That's what I think.
All right. That ain't the part that I thought, but that's a good one too. The part that I thought was because these guys are all young and coming in together, and now they're starting to play actually good football. They started to play good football later in the season, but they all gonna be there next year. So, and that quarterback is getting better and better week to week, Jalen Monroe.
So
his props.
You don't think David go to the draft?
Nah.
Yeah.
I don't think all of the special players are draft eligible yet. I don't think. Don't quote me on that.
By the way, I do have one disagreement on Alabama in terms of future because there is one addition I want to mention.
What?
They only have one prospect in the top 20 going to Alabama next year. The 2024 prospect class.
They ain't worried about that.
Coming from
They're not worried about that.
I know, and you're right, Ian. But I'm saying that's going to change.
Right. Right now, Georgia is dominating.
These players are going to start seeing how hell, I went over here for this NIL money because I can, and I went over here, but now you're not getting me to where I need to be. Let me go see Coach Saban. I'm telling you, it's going to happen. This is a matter of time. It's going to happen.
I'm just pointing out
I thought you can't.
But Georgia.
I thought you can't do two transfers.
Huh?
I thought you can't do two transfers. That's what I was thinking. I don't know.
You can, Dennis.
Yes, you
Look
can.
At
they don't like to, but
play for Colorado. Deion Sanders. He went to LSU and transferred. Well, he went to two schools.
What are you
Then
talking about?
the
You talking about
corner.
Travis? You ain't talking about Travis Hunter.
Yeah,
Travis Hunter ain't go to no 2 schools.
I thought he went to two schools. Then he
Oh,
went.
he came from Jackson State.
Oh,
That
well,
counts
No,
as
no, 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 no. What you're thinking about, Ron, is he had committed to another university first,
okay,
but he
okay,
changed and went to Jackson State.
okay. Then my apology.
Mm.
Sean, what you say? You there?
I don't think he heard it.
Florida and Tennessee.
I think y'all Tennessee shade is heavy. What's the next one?
All right. What NBA head coach on the hot seat going into the NBA season? In
Look, when it comes to the NBA, there's a lot of good coaches out there, and I will say that when it comes to the NBA, there are some on the hot seat. Yeah, that's true. You know what? I think this year, considering what happens with that organization, if they do great or if they do bad, Darvin Ham, the LA Lakers, depending on how well they do or how well they don't do. I think depending on if the Lakers do great, he'll stay. But if they do terrible, he'll be gone. So I think Darvin Ham, he might be there. Then Phoenix, depending on that whole shit show. So I will
Well,
say
Phoenix
those
just
two
got it.
teams.
Phoenix just
they
got
got
it.
that head coach from Toronto.
Right, Phoenix just got a head coach. They just got a new head coach.
Yeah, well, considering what has happened in the past, I wouldn't be shocked. So
Dennis, talk to me.
I wouldn't be shocked if Big Memphis got a new coach. I wouldn't be shocked. I don't think he deserves to be on the hot seat. I really think it's just the Knicks coach that deserves to be on the hot seat, but it just wouldn't shock me if they fired the coach from Memphis. I can't think of his name right now. I'm having a brain fart. But it wouldn't surprise me.
Look, Taylor Jenkins isn't going anywhere.
I'm just telling you, it wouldn't surprise me.
What you got from this channel?
I have the head coach at Orlando, of course, and I have the next coach.
Who is the new?
And man, everybody's going after Tom Thibodeau today. All right.
Thibodeau. Yeah, that's it. And I like Tom Thibodeau.
So,
but he's the coach of the New York Knicks, and they're not happy.
But is it the team or the whole franchise? Just
well, it's obviously the whole franchise. We all know that. But when you agree to take a job there, that's the risk you take.
I just think
he was on a hot seat.
Hey, you know what? I got two more coaches for you. Got two.
Wait a minute, yeah. All right. What you say, Sharon?
What's on your sink in the bottle? Say it again.
What else? That the only one you had?
Tom Thibodeau and the Orlando Magic's head coach.
Mosley.
Mm-hmm.
And
who is the head coach down in Atlanta? Who is it?
Quinn Snyder.
Yeah.
Is this his second season, or did he?
Did his second. And to me,
he need to be looking over his shoulder. That's all I'm gonna say.
Yeah, then they put some
second season.
Then they put some fire to his.
Quinn looked more like me than you, Ian. So he needs to look over his shoulder. That's all I'm gonna say.
All right.
What else you got, Ian? Talk to me.
Now, two coaches I believe should go, and I wouldn't be shocked if they did go, is Chicago Bulls' Billy Donovan and the LA Clippers' Tyronn Lue.
Wait a minute.
Well, first off, the Clippers are trash, and they should be deleted from the entire NBA. That's the point. When it comes to Tyronn Lue, I'm not a fan of his coaching. I don't like the way he does it. Tyronn Lue, I wouldn't be surprised if he got let go. The Chicago Bulls are going to be mediocre once again. Yeah. So if Billy Donovan doesn't make them improve just a little bit, I wouldn't be surprised they let him go.
We'll see.
I have
We
to.
will see.
I have to disagree with those two because I feel like in both cases the franchise has done piss poor job of setting up their teams, and I don't believe that the fault can go on Tyronn Lue for the Clippers at all. I
I
definitely
But
believe.
unfortunately, it
I,
probably is though.
I definitely believe that Billy Donovan has something to do with the problems in Chicago, but I still don't. I don't even believe that he's the main issue. I believe it's the front office,
so
like,
what
like
you saying?
Ray Wow.
What you saying, Shannon? The front office don't know how to draft, right?
They don't know how to. They don't know how to construct a team. That's what I'm saying. Yes, that's what I'm saying, and that's been their problem since the '90s. Since after the '90s, it's just been a problem,
Mm.
and I think it's continuing. Does that give Billy Donovan a pass? No, but
Huh?
I understand, Ian. You don't like his style of coaching, and that's fine. I have some things about his coaching that I don't like either, but he's a pretty darn good coach overall in general. But I believe that their main problem is their two so-called stars, Kawhi and Paul. That's the issue. Best ability is availability, and if you're never there and you got to have 15 different lineups all the time all season, and you never know what you're going to get, that's kind of hard to operate. That's all.
That's probably why they want James Harden so bad.
Well, that right there is troubling because that's idiotic to me. I would not be wanting James Harden.
I mean, to
And
me,
all these teams they get faked out by James Harden because James wants to go there. So what they believe is, oh, he wants to come here, so we can count on him. And then he gets there, and then they find out that they can't.
mm,
He's just a
I
money
think
grab.
I think wherever he goes, this gonna be his last stop due to his.
He's a lazy, overrated money grabber, and all he wants to do is get shine and not do the work. That's his problem. He need to stay right on where he at.
mm,
I ain't gonna talk about that part, but I'm just gonna say he messed up too many organizations.
well,
They ain't gonna keep letting him just go flop flips. He gonna become a free agent. Ain't nobody gonna pick him up. If they do, it's gonna be for the low level.
my next question: if you a GM and you hire a new head coach, would you let your head coach draft his own quarterback, or would you tell him to draft the quarterback you like in?
I mean, it's really kind of a difficult question because it depends on who the head coach is. If it's an established head coach, if it's somebody who has been there, who has done it, who's accomplished, who knows what he is doing, I would say, yeah, go ahead, let him draft a quarterback. He knows what he wants. He knows what he's going to do. But if you have a head coach who is inexperienced, if he's a rookie head coach, or if he's someone who hasn't been coaching for a couple of years, you bring him out of retirement, no, I wouldn't have him I wouldn't have him draft a quarterback. Case example, a few years ago, the Las Vegas Raiders, they had this guy named John Gruden, who they brought out of retirement.
Mm-hmm.
And then Mike Mayock was a general manager.
Mm-hmm.
John Gruden did the first round.
Mm-hmm.
Mike Mayock did the rest of the draft.
Mm-hmm.
That's the way it looks.
Everyone here in Vegas knows that round 2 to round 7 was actually a lot better than what round 1 was.
Right.
So
Yeah,
to
actually,
answer your question,
that's how
Ron,
you
it
got
depends
Max
on who the
Crosby.
head coach is. Depends on who the head coach is.
All right, Dennis.
I would let him draft his quarterback. I need him to be comfortable and familiar. Like, this is the guy you wanted. You got the job. This is the guy you wanted. We're gonna move forward with this. We're gonna do our research on it though. Like
Right.
Ron, you may come out and say, "Listen, I want Ian and I want Ian here." Okay, we're gonna go do our research on Ian and see if Ian needs to be here. We're gonna give you the good, the bad, and the ugly.
Right.
But if you gun ho on that you want Ian, then we're gonna give you Ian.
Right.
But
You know what? I will agree, except for one little stipulation.
What?
And by the way, Chicago Bears, I'm calling you out for this because if this is true, I'm gonna be upset. Okay, there is this idea that the Chicago Bears are gonna hire Lincoln Riley and are gonna draft Caleb Williams.
I said that. I said that.
Love
Didn't you
God.
say
Hold on,
that
hold
the
on.
other day?
Hold on.
Yeah.
For the love that is all is mighty, please don't do this. Lincoln
But
Riley is not an NFL coach. Lincoln
but he
Riley
is.
is not
But okay,
an NFL coach.
hold on, sir. This is why I said I can see this happen. Lincoln Riley is a quarterback guru. All right, well, whisperer, whatever they call it. All right, for college.
In college. In college.
For college. For college.
Mm-hmm.
But his offense is good. His defense is where he struggles.
Right.
So if you hire Lincoln Riley as a GM, you need to have that conversation with Lincoln Riley. Like, listen, you need to go get you a defensive coordinator that's established.
Right.
And that's where I would go get Mike Singletary.
Now, the reason I came up with this question,
Or since Rex Ryan is, supposedly
what?
coming up
If
to
I
do.
have to do that, hold on. If I have to do that, what I'm going to do is I'm not going to take Lincoln Riley and his overrated job at USC. Overrated. I wouldn't want Lincoln Riley. And by the way, Caleb Williams is not worth a top 2 pick. Absolutely not. I wouldn't draft
He's
him.
worth the
But-
pick. He's worth the pick.
But
right.
hey, Ron, here's what I'm going to say to you. If I do have to bring over a college football coach, I want John Harbaugh.
I don't
Because
want
John Harbaugh at least has been there and done it.
I don't
At
want
least
John
been
Harbaugh.
here. He's done it.
but
And if I have to bring a quarterback, by the way, here's what I would do. He's not a first-round pick. He's probably not a second-round pick. But in the end of day 2, beginning of day 3, I would have J.J. McCarthy from Michigan. I would draft him in the 3rd round, 4th round.
Yeah,
And John Harbaugh would be the head coach.
Hell
That's
no.
what I would do.
no.
Hell no.
Well, that's your opinion. So
Because
I'd
the thing
rather do
is, at least John Harbaugh knows talent. He knows how to do it.
the reason I came up with the question because some of the Carolina fans, Carolina Panthers fans, they said this weekend to me, they head coach wanted C.J. Stroud and not Bryce Young.
But see it. Okay, go ahead. I'm gonna let you finish, Ryan.
So I was like, but y'all gave up the whole house to Chicago to get that number 1 spot for for Bryce Young. But this is what they told me, Dennis, and Ian. So what do you think, Dennis?
I don't think that Bryce Young is doing terrible. I just think that Bryce Young is coming into what they call growing pains. That's all. He's having these rookie woes because he ain't got a run game to go with him. You know what Miles Sanders was in Philly, he ain't over there with the Panthers. That offensive line needs to get better.
Mm-hmm.
And I also think that Wichita has a hard time coaching young players. You see, he didn't draft not one quarterback when he was with the coach.
But once again,
he kept pulling old quarterbacks over there. That's what he kept doing.
Again, it go back to what I just said. Now, with that,
I'm gonna be honest with you, Ryan. If C.J. Stroud was in Carolina, it'll be the same result. It'll be the same result. Then everybody would been like, see, he should have got Bryce Young. No.
But
he's having a problem coaching young quarterbacks.
But with that,
everybody keep giving him praise because of Carson Wentz's 1 year. Then Carson Wentz went and got with him and still ain't do good.
Right, but they said now.
Hold on, Ryan, but let me keep going. And he didn't draft the quarterback his whole time there.
Right, but they saying now the owner from the coach running those players, running those quarterbacks.
So at what point is it that it's supposed to be you? Your 2 coordinators from your team became head coaches.
Right.
One of them is in Chicago, the other one's in Philly.
Right.
You was the head coach. I believe you do a good job of having a good coaching staff. I think you just don't do a good job of coaching quarterbacks. Hey, I like Frank Reich. I like Frank Reich. I like his coaching staff. Most of them are former Eagles. All right. I like his coaching staff. I just don't believe that he's going to get through this season. Next season, the Bryce Young you're going to see when they bring on more veterans and they get things more established, is going to be better. You're going to see a better Panthers team. That Panthers team may be fighting for a goddamn division title. That's just the way I feel. But this year, I'm not saying Bryce Young is the downfall. No, he gonna go through those first round pick rookie pains. When you're the first pick of the draft, you going through these pains. This is what you go through. Everybody done it for you.
Right.
You top dog.
But
Everybody act like they don't remember. Hold on, man. Everybody act like they don't remember seeing the quarterbacks that went through all this stuff that was pick number one.
We see
we ain't sit there and see Jameis Winston. Like we ain't see how Baker Mayfield went through some stuff.
Mm-hmm.
All right, we have been sitting there watching. The first year Joe Burrow was magical, but he had to make shit work with no offensive line, and then he got injured.
Mm-hmm.
Carolina fans just need to stop acting like that. That's all I'm saying.
I mean, this is what they've been telling me.
Man, they need to stop drinking the Kool-Aid and start watching the game.
Sean, talk to me.
What was the question, Big Dog?
If you a GM and you hire a new head coach, will you let your head coach draft his own quarterback? Or will you tell him to draft the quarterback you like?
I mean, he coaching, right? I hired him to do that. So if he wants somebody, I'm going to give you this person. But if that person fuck up, then that's on you, sir. Because this is who you wanted. So I guess the first go around, I'll let him draft who he wants. If that don't work out, then we'll go my way. And then if that don't work out, then you're getting fired. There's something wrong here. I own the team, so it ain't my fault. That's how they look at it. It ain't. That's not me just saying like it ain't my fault. But no, I'm just saying like that's how they look at it. I'll let you hire the person you want. It normally don't work out. Then the owner gets who they want. Sometimes that don't work out. Then motherfucker get fired. But
let me ask you a question. Sean.
Mm-hmm.
Do you think Jerry will let the next head coach draft his own quarterback?
No.
Right.
Why not?
Because everybody else is different. But Jerry Jones is big on pride, big on ego, big on I did this for the Cowboys and this is why the Cowboys is this. That's why the whole falling out with him and Jimmy Johnson happens. So Jerry Jones, as long as he's alive and owning the Cowboys, it's always gonna be who he wants. He the one does the draft. Like it's always gonna be who he wants.
I have one rebuttal though.
Well,
you drafted Johnny Manziel, right?
No, he didn't.
No.
But Jerry Jones wanted him though, right?
He wanted him, but his son said,
Right, his son had to talk him out of it for making a terrible decision.
Yeah. Right.
He the only one that can talk him out of that.
He is the only one.
He's the only one that can talk him out.
Right.
And he look older than his dad. You ever see Stephen Jones?
Yeah.
Like who the fuck is the dad here?
But wouldn't you, if you were his son, wouldn't you look older than him?
Right.
He put you through.
Talk to me, Sharon.
I agree with Dennis's answer. It does depend on the type of head coach I get. If he's an experienced one, then I'm more likely to trust him with his quarterback decision. Unless
that was Ian said that. I'm sorry.
Okay. Well, Ian, I'm sorry. I thought you said the same thing.
No, I said I hired a coach. I'm letting the coach go ahead and do his thing.
Oh, okay.
Because at the end of the day, you ain't getting no excuses on why you ain't make my team better.
Yeah. I'm not going to do that no matter what coach I get, even though I'm the one that's picking the coach. I have to look at that coach, even though I'm confident in the coach. If I'm hiring a defensive-minded coach, I'm not going to let him necessarily pick his quarterback. This is it.
Okay. My next question. Do you think Kyler Murray needs to sit out for the season? Ian?
To answer your question, Kyler Murray should sit out the year, and then the Cardinals should release him for next to nothing. All right, bye.
Right. Dennis.
I think Kyler should play. Let people know he still got it. Let people know that the knee is good because when you sit out too long, people don't believe you ain't got it. Knee good and you rusty. I need to let people know the knee is good so he can make sure he get traded to the Patriots.
Sean.
Now I could be wrong. I am a lot. But I haven't seen sitting out a year work for any player thus far. I haven't seen it work for nobody yet. So if I was Kyler Murray, I mean, I would play. You get paid to play. Play.
Yeah.
Shit. You know what I mean? Play. I mean, because if you look in future down the road, I mean, yes, I feel like an NFL team takes a chance on him regardless because he was drafted in the first round talent, quote unquote. But I still play. Like, it doesn't help you out none just sitting out. I mean, you could be playing. Practice is good. I love practice, but I feel like practice is to tone abilities that you already have. Game time decisions, when you're playing in a game, that's what makes you better. Going up against different shit. You can keep going up against the same shit, you're really not going to get too much better. But once you apply that knowledge that you use in game time situations, your mind has to start clicking. You know what I mean? Yeah, I think he should play because sitting out is not helping him out.
Sharon.
No, he should not sit out. He needs to play. He needs to play. I agree with Sean's answer 100%.
My next question. How much do a older player need to play every night in the NBA? Dennis.
I don't think they need to play every night, but they need to play the mandatory rules of 65 games. I think that's the new mandatory now, 65 games. They need to play that. But I don't think they need to play every night. And then we got this new tournament too. So I'm trying to see how all this work out this season.
Me too.
I don't want any excuses. I mean, the NBA is an 82-game season. The NHL, you have guys who are 38, 39, 40 years old. They play all 82 games. There's no excuse. I don't care what your age is in the NBA. If you're good enough to play 82 games, you should play 82 games. You shouldn't take a night off because, I don't feel like it tonight. No. You need to go out there and you need to play the game. So to answer your question, Ron, I don't care how old you are. You should play all 82 games unless you are like seriously hurt, like unless you have an actual injury. But if not, play all 82.
Sharon.
Okay, I need you to repeat that question. I hate that, but repeat
How
that.
much do a older player need to play every night in the NBA?
Every night.
Every night.
I would say at least 30 to 35 minutes a game. And I also agree that they need to play all 82. If you are to the point where you can't play all 82 without resting, without an injury, then it's time for you to retire. That's how I feel about it. And that's the issue that I have with a certain player right now. Yeah, you extended your playing career just so you can break all these records.
Call them out.
But but how great is that really if you're able to handpick your team, number one, and number two, you get to sit out and rest all the year. I mean, really? I mean, really, it's like he's in year 16 because he saved 5 years sitting on the damn bench when he was not injured. So,
who the player is, Sam?
Not impressive to me. I'll leave it to somebody else to say because I don't want to go off and on a tangent talking about this person. So just keep it moving.
Bronny James' dad? I don't know.
Let's just keep it moving.
Sean, talk to me.
Nah, I 110% agree with Sharon, man. I come from a different era of basketball. The players I first started watching, they played hurt. They played sick. They played, man. Kobe Bryant said it best. What about the people that never seen me play before?
Hello.
You know what I mean? They deserve that, man. They didn't spend their last on coming to this game to watch you play to say that you setting out for minute management. Hell no. If you can't play all 82 games, you need to fucking retire, bro. This is what you signed up to do. There's no excuse outside of that. There are some people on this world that don't have the millions of dollars that really done spent their last paycheck on taking their son to the game to see your ass, and your ass is sitting in a fucking suit. Come on, bro. The fans is how you make your money, so then everything should be geared towards appreciating that fan. You paid already. You just signed that big ass contract based off the fans, that like you. They'll come to this game to sit in these stands because you here. Play. I don't give a fuck how old you are. If you can't play all 82, then sir, it is time to hang it up. It's okay. Simple. Every fucking night. Play.
Dennis, there you go.
Yeah, I went. Yeah, they got. I said they could play the mandatory 65.
My last question: does coaching matter in the NFL for a quarterback to succeed in?
1,000,000%. If you have a good coach, it will make a quarterback better. If you have a terrible coach, it will make a quarterback 4 or 5 steps backwards. For example, I truly believe in Chicago, a quarterback is being held back because of the people around him. Because of the coaching staff and because of the people around him, he's being held back. I mean, I've told you, Ron, and I'll say it again. The Atlanta Falcons, at least your coaching staff has some potential. Your coaching staff at least has something of value. And if I was the Chicago Bears and the Atlanta Falcons said, hey, we'll give you a 2nd and a 4th round pick for Justin Fields, I would happily take it. Because at least the Atlanta Falcons would have a coaching staff out there.
Sean. Sean.
Dennis.
I 100%.
Yeah, my fault. I was talking to Lisa. What you say?
Does coaching matter in the NFL for a quarterback to succeed?
Absolutely. I don't think Patrick Mahomes is as good as he is right now without Andy Reid.
Good point.
You know what I mean? That's just that. I think that if a quarterback like what's the quarterback from North Carolina? What's his name? Bryce Young. I don't want to fuck his name up. If Bryce Young had an opportunity to get coached by Andy Reid, how much more better would he be? Come on, bro. It's definitely that shit definitely matters because once you start running that offense and you running it the way the coach wants you to run it, you start to see football a little bit different. I've had bad coaches and I've had good coaches. See, a good coach will help you legit play better. You see the game differently. You start to see it through his eyes. You see what I'm saying? So that goes to show you right there that McCarthy's not that good. Coaches like that. You know what I mean? Because Prescott doesn't look good, doesn't look better. Alex Smith looked good with Andy Reid and Kyle Shanahan. Look like trash other places. You know what I mean?
Alex Smith was with Kyle Shanahan?
Wasn't he on the 49ers? The one Kyle Shanahan there?
No.
My apologies.
No,
That was John Harbaugh.
Harbaugh. That's still a great coach. That's still another great coach.
What?
So yeah, you look good with good coaches. You seen him on in Washington, right?
Yeah.
Wasn't the same Alex Smith. You know what I mean?
Well, I mean, he also had his
I think coaching definitely matters. Coaching definitely matters.
All right. Dennis.
I just got to ask you this question, Mom. Where is it that a quarterback don't need coach?
I mean, somebody told me this weekend, for example, if Patrick Mahomes went to Chicago, he would still be the Patrick Mahomes we know. And I would like the coaching in Chicago, no offense, is terrible.
Hold up.
I would agree with that now, but he wouldn't have been Patrick Mahomes if the Chicago would have drafted him.
Hey,
But
Ron.
now that he's already got time with Andy Reid and he sees the game a certain way, then yeah, I think he's still effective, but he's still not Patrick Mahomes in Cincinnati.
Now, Ron, being a Bears guy, I agree and disagree to an extent. I agree that Patrick Mahomes would be better than any quarterback the Bears would have had in the 40 years prior. Patrick Mahomes still would have been the best quarterback in Bears history if they would have taken him. But I disagree that, the Bears, regardless of who the coaching staff was, Mahomes would be the multi-time Super Bowl MVP, multi-time MVP, multi-time Pro Bowler. I would say that his stats would be a lot less in Chicago. His accolades would be less in Chicago because the coaching staff wasn't there.
Because
the talent was there. I mean, he was a prospect. He was at Texas Tech. We knew his talent. He just wouldn't be as accomplished as he is in Kansas City.
I ain't gonna say him out again.
Because I've been on the Falcons show that I've been doing lately, and the man if Patrick Mahomes would have went to Chicago, he would have still be the Patrick Mahomes we know. Coachings matter.
No, it wouldn't.
It matters. It matters who you get coached by. Andy Reid is a great coach.
And I also think he needed Travis Kelce. I'm going to say that.
Right. So, don't get me wrong. Chicago got some nice tight ends. They do. But Kelce, a different type of tight end. He different.
Yeah.
And Patrick Mahomes, different. They call him the Brett Favre of today.
They might.
I will say this. If Mahomes would have gotten drafted, Mike Glennon probably would have played the entire 2017 season instead of Trubisky being forced in 3 weeks in. So,
Sharon.
No, I don't think she's coming back. So we just gonna leave that there. UFC Lopez, thanks for keeping us locked in on the Phillies game, which the Phillies are scaring the shit out of me. But it is what it is. Like I said, I want to thank y'all for coming out tonight. Anybody got any last words?
Yes. Shout out to my cousin, OG. Shout out to the fans. Without y'all, we would not be doing this. And if y'all got any questions y'all want me to read, send it to me on Facebook.
Right. Make sure y'all check us out on all platforms, baby. We are here. We love y'all. NBA season has started today. God bless. Good night.